I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, can I get a motion for the adoption of the agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Bag,
Yes.
Palage,
Yes.
Schleifer,
Yes.
Stuckey,
Yes.
Okay, 1.3, I need a motion for the approval of the September 24th meeting minutes.
So moved.
Second,
Roll call?
Bag,
Yes.
Palage,
Yes.
Schleifer, Stuckey,
Yes.
Okay, 2.1 is the Springboro Education Association report. There's nobody here. 2.2 is the Springboro Classified Employee Association report. There's nobody here. 2.3, there's public participation prearranged. There's nobody here. 2.4, public participation. There's nobody here. So we will move on to work session. 3.1 is public participation for work session, but there's nobody here. So 3.2, we have from Stacy, the Wade Field turf replacement project.
yes. So it's time for us to seek to move forward with replacing Wade Field. It's 13 years old, and it's passed its GMAX testing each year, but they did tell us during the last test that it would need to be replaced within the next 1 to 2 years, so here we are. So we did get an update on the timeline. If approved, they would start around November 17th, and they would be finished in the middle of February. And then we'll do the financing later on this year, and then the first payment won't be due till July. So we'll be using the modular over at Clear Creek will be paid off, and we're gonna be using the funds that we had previously set aside for that, to replace that, so it won't be an additional expense to the books. We'll just be replacing one debt for another. And then there is approximately $185,000 sitting over at the Warren County Foundation for the replacement of the turf. And so I did reach out yesterday to Dale Bruner to start the process to retrieve those funds, so that we won't have to pay for the entire deal. $651,000, and then with about the $185,000 over at the Warren County Foundation, it will be $436,000 will be what we're financing.
So that is all with the Warren County Foundation. Are they the ones that are holding the funds from,
Cook family.
the Cook
Yes,
family?
that's what it is,
Okay,
yes, that's what it
okay,
is.
perfect, perfect, okay. Any questions?
No.
Okay, thank you for that. 3.3, did we have any committee reports? No. Okay, 3.4, any other business?
Not
The
so
end
far.
of the first quarter today. Ooh, it was very
Is it?
successful.
Yeah, it
Yes.
is.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome, okay. Ms. Stacy, if you want to go through 4.1 through 4.3.
Yes, item 4.1 is the approval of the financial forecast, since it's not the 5-year forecast anymore. That is, I did provide you guys with the updated presentation last board meeting. So that is due on the 15th, so I will be getting that submitted hopefully today. And then item 4.2 is that replacement of the Wade Field turf that I just talked about.
Okay, great. Can I get a motion for the approval of items 4.1 through 4.2?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Bab,
Yes.
Palage,
Yes.
Schleifer,
Yes.
Stuckey.
Abstain.
Okay, and Mrs. Hester, if you want to talk with us about the policy revisions.
Yes, so I sent you the summary of all of the revisions that needed to be passed in order to be compliant with House Bill 96. And then most of it was technical changes that came along because of the House bill. And I think we had a new policy, the assignment and transfer of teachers, again, to be in line with the law. And attendance was, we modified our attendance policy to be compliant with the law.
We had a custom policy. And
Say it again.
we had a custom policy for the attendance, and we went back with a template that aligns with the changes.
Okay, and thank you for answering the few questions that I had.
So, yes, and that's first read, so as you continue to read all of these policies, if you have any more questions, I can continue to dig deeper if we need to.
Okay. Mr. Tudor, if you'd like to go through 6.1 through 6.4.
Yeah, 6.1, our personnel report, as you guys can see on there, a couple more veteran elementary teachers that are retiring, so we're very grateful for Ms. Ockerman and Ms. Waldo for everything that they've done. Two great teachers that, you know, have certainly impacted a generation
For the
of
first
students,
time.
yeah, so.
Oh, man.
Definitely sad to see them go, but excited for them in retirement. I know they've worked so hard to get there, and they certainly deserve that. Item 6.2 is a memorandum of understanding with SEA for speech and debate team advisor. This is one that actually used to be speech and debate. Because of staff availability and student interest, it changed to mock trial. And with the staff retirement, we didn't have a mock trial sponsor for the staff anymore. And there were kids in the speech and debate, and the advisor was a volunteer. So this MOU just switches it back to the name it previously was. We are in the supplemental committee, and we expect changes to the supplemental process to come in alignment with negotiations for next year. So there's some back work. The process for that really is we're trying not to be so rigid with changes in MOUs, that there should be more of a flow and flexibility based on student interest for us to be able to pivot a little bit easier. So I'll give you more of a board update on that, but more changes to come on something else to really make sure that we're meeting the needs of our students in those activities.
I appreciate you looking that over, because I think that's something that it's easy to just keep doing the same thing every year, and it's nice knowing that we're gonna kind of look at that process again.
And then item 6.3, as you guys know, at the last meeting, you guys authorized me to advertise a request for qualifications. So we have 5 firms that submitted. I was the ranking official, so I did rank them. We had 2 that tied for 3rd, so we're gonna end up shortlisting 4 firms for construction. So today, if approved, I will reach out to them. And this is gonna start a more personal part of this relationship with a potential construction firm. So the project would be for the addition to the junior high, the field that we would potentially move up here, and then the additional work that we've outlined for the $34.5 million. That's what we're looking to award. So we reviewed the qualifications. We'll have a pre-interview meeting where each of the 4 firms that were at the top of this list, on the short list, they'll be able to come in and they'll just be able to ask us questions about what this project is and what some of the details. And what that's going to do is allow them to put a proposal together. So each of the 4 firms will give us a proposal. The proposal's on their administrative fees of what they would charge for this construction project. After that, we will bring them back in, and our team will interview them, and then we will re-rank, and we'll bring a final ranking back to the board and seek authorization to negotiate a contract to do that work. The authorization for us to be able to negotiate a contract is after the November election. So if the bond doesn't pass, this work just goes away. I've learned a lot about this.
Process down.
That's what I thought I understood from what you had written, but I did want to make sure we weren't going into a contract before we definitely passed our bonds.
We wouldn't bring a contract to the board until after the bond vote. And so if the vote doesn't pass, then there would be no contract.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, 6.4, can I get a motion for the approval of items 6.1 through 6.3?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call.
Bab?
Yes.
Palage?
Yes.
Whitehall?
Yes.
Stuckey?
Abstain.
Okay, 7.1, we have announcements and future considerations. We'll start with you.
First of all, I just want to say congratulations on your award that you got. Did you, I think was that this past week or?
It was yesterday.
It was yesterday. Oh, fun. Hopefully somebody got pictures so you get your award.
I had to take pictures after it,
Okay.
about when I went up to get the award, but it was good. I mean, and I give so much credit to Tara because she has taught me so much about school finance and, just understanding that. But then the other side of it was just the advocacy, because our legislators need to know what our reality is and what our truth is, but then so does our community too, so.
awesome. That was exciting to read in your update. I loved it. And then just thank you again for the policy, you know, just letting us know what's changed, with everything. I don't think I have any questions on that, but, I mean, there might be something that pops up as I read through it again. You know how it is when you read something and you read it again. And then just thank you both for the videos that you produced to give factual information. I think that those were both nicely done.
Thank you to Aaron, to our broadcaster for teaching us and being
Yeah,
patient.
those were nicely
It
done.
was probably, what, 7 hours? Okay, let's try that again. Let's try that again.
Yeah, it's not, yeah.
Can you say it again?
Yeah, right. So thank you both.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot, it's so early. Congratulations. And,
Thank you.
yeah, no, thank you. I was gonna say too, thank you. Just I know there's been a lot of questions coming in, not just through the videos, I know. There's been a lot of community member questions, and appreciate your willingness to provide factual information as those things come in and really help educate people about what's before them this fall, so thank you.
David?
Well, next, want to thank everybody for showing up this early today, including me.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations on the award. And then I was talking to my son-in-law. He's the one up in town that has that big sign right in the middle there. You know, he was saying, I think, you know, this is about the smoothest I've ever seen Springboro schools being run. And, you know, he was very complimentary of the central office, which he doesn't do very often.
He's hard to impress.
Yeah, you know, he feels real good about the levy, so we'll see. Thanks.
Awesome. Well, my face reaction was exactly what yours was, Carrie, when I read the retirements. I immediately texted him like, oh my gosh, you're actually retiring. So
Wow.
congratulations to Ms. Ackerman and Mrs. Waldo. That's, I mean, two icon of educators in Springboro schools. So my 27-year-old Nikki Head as a first grader. And so, yeah, so it's been just neat to see, and congratulations to them for making it here, and they just have impacted thousands of lives. So the last thing was just going to be, once again, like what the other board members said, appreciation for all of the copies, the videos, your work with that, Erin. I do think, you know, we're about educating so people can make an informed decision, and you guys have done a great job of supporting when people have had questions, because we want to get factual information out there. So thank you for that. Okay, that is all I have. Do you guys have anything else to add to that? No? Okay. Next, can I get a motion to adjourn?
Second?
Roll call.
Bab,
Yes.
Palage,
Yes.
Schleifer, Stuckey.
Yes.
All right. Meeting
Thank
adjourned,
you.
7:14.